Hello there, this is Only One Kenobi here, Only One. This is episode 165 of the Vintage Collection Quick Shot series. And it's crazy as it may seem, although you're looking at 3 versions of this figure, I don't have it loose. So I was just doing a video on Cara Dune, and I was in a situation where I didn't have her loose either, but I ended up opening the Carbonized one, and I have no regrets of that. That is the best of the 2, I think, anyway. Amazing. This, I don't have loose. I am actually going to get a second Carbonized one because I had to get a replacement one to keep carded of her Carbonized. However, I ain't waiting until that arrives before I review this because, number 1, 165 is there right in front of you. Left and right are variants. Retro Collection, Carbonized. If I was to get it loose, I'd have to get this one. And I don't particularly want him. I don't know what you think of him. I liked their appearance in that scene in Greef Karga's office. Please excuse the lack of decorum. But I don't really like the look of the figure. I think the Stormtrooper sculpt is incredible. What they've done, Hasbro, is amazing. So check out my review for the Rogue One. But it looks kind of like the rice pudding Stormtrooper. And it's good for people who want to do a diorama of that one scene and those scenes that featured the little office on Navarro, you know, where Greef Karga was. But apart from that, no, I don't really want to army build this guy. That's just a personal preference. But you know, it does look all right, I suppose. Really, I'd be buzzing and jumping for joy if we got a Sand Trooper with that sculpt. That's what I really want. And it turns out the Remnant weren't what we thought they were. If you watch The Mandalorian, here's the Retro Collection one, by the way. If you watch The Mandalorian, you think that the Empire has hit the depth so much that all there are these fringe factions of gangsters clinging on to something, the remnant of it, wearing dirty, battered armor that goes back, you know, years. But actually, they're a lot more clean and polished than you realize. Gideon has a garrison and so on. Sorry, there will be spoilers in this. And here is the Carbonized one. But anyway, yeah, I'm just saying that the Remnant is not what you realize at the beginning of season 1. And this guy, this looks dreadful. That's the Carbonized figure. It looks actually very plasticky, but it's covered in a sheen. Whereas Gina, only her armor has the carbonization. Her skin is as normal, which totally justified me opening her. And it actually looks more like what I remember seeing in the film. It looks more metal is what I mean. So carbonization works for her. Whereas this, would you really want that loose? And there's some Boba Fett's even in the 6-inch line that are a bit too shiny. And they're quirky, they're a bit gimmicky. Whereas this actually just helps to aid screen accuracy is the point I'm trying to make. So I apologize. I don't have it loose. But the thing is, it wasn't long ago that I was talking about this guy anyway, when I got the Mandalorian Monopoly set, so I was filming them all then. What I'll do before I leave you is I will give you a close-up, super close-up of the man himself, VC165 in the bubble, out of the star case, and right here. But he's nice, and you know, hell, who knows? Maybe one day I will get more than one or another one, and I can army build him and recreate a few scenes from Mando, because you know it might be appropriate. I don't have the actual shelf space for that. I need to figure out where I'd put my Mando figures, but he would work. He'd do the job. It does look nice, actually. Look at that. It serves as a battered Stormtrooper. In fact, you could customize him and put without question, put a pauldron on him and make him a more up-to-date Sand Trooper. Why not? And here's the card back. I like the way they're very pushy as well in the Mandalorian. You know, I think one of them's pushing the pram in, and Mando says, "You know, watch what you're doing with that." And he says, "You watch what you're doing." Yeah, they're not having it anyway. Not bad. So there he is, just in the bubble. I'm afraid. I'm sorry about that. Not too bad. Anyway, thank you for watching. This has been VC165. I have been Only One Kenobi. If you are new around here, subscribe. Who knows, maybe one day I will get him loose, and of course I will showcase him when I do. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only one. Out.